Hi, welcome back to BK Garage. This video will be carrying on with the 1970 Monte Carlo project, working on reassembly. Brought it home from paint last night. I'm starting to take care of some of the little finicky stuff. It doesn't make for real good action on camera. I'll just kind of show little updates as I go. The trunk seal is in, trunk lock in place. Door handles and locks and latches are all back in place. Just getting ready to put the headlight bezels on. I don't know if they had anything in here from the factory or not, but I made little rubber pads to go over the alignment pins just to keep the metal from rubbing on each other, possibly chipping the paint. I like to paint all that kind of stuff, all the screws and the latches and things. They look good when they're freshly cleaned up, but they age really quick. Just give them a shot of black. Looks better than having body color sprayed over them. I think the hood's good where it is. Spent a fair bit of time getting it lined up. I'm going to put the bezels on the front, make sure it still clears okay. Might have to fine tune it a little. A couple more things done. Front end fit up. And get the windshield trim on. I gotta put the screws in this bottom piece of stainless yet that lays across the lower windshield. The rest is all clipped in. I always tape my edges off when I'm doing stuff like that just to be safe. It's way too easy to scratch something with the edge of that stainless. Overall, it was in pretty good shape. I had a few small dents I had to tap out of it. I didn't give it a hard polish or anything like that, just shined it up with some steel wool. Which side do you want? The man. Just gonna put my hand here on the foot. What do you think? Bottom first? Yep. Go this way if you can. Is that good? I left it on this side. It's fairly consistent all the way around. Yeah, I got the same gap on the side as I have on the bottom. Yeah, the tape. makes quite a difference in how it looks having the trim and some emblems on. So the factory trim on this car used to turn right here and come up and all the way around the roof. They had body color painted about that far in, and then the vinyl. You saw that on an earlier video where I was welding the holes shut. I don't really like the way that looks, so what I did is I cut some pieces out of it where it's sleeved together. I just made a little connector and then cut another piece that tucks in underneath the drip rail. And then it's just sealed on from the front with some windshield urethane. I think it looks a lot cleaner. Somewhere someone's probably crying because I cut up some factory trim that they needed for their car. But I like this look way better. So right now I'm getting the glass all ready to go back in. Scraping off some old decals. And those are the seals that go between the quarter glass and the door glass. Pretty dried out. Missing a few pieces. They're supposed to just slide out of here. I got the other side out already. It came out in about inch-long pieces. See if I have any better luck with this one. Nope. This one will be coming out in pieces too. Soapy water works good for this too. I just use glass cleaner. There we go. Now to put the seals back on the glass. It's called setting tape. I just picked it up at a local glass shop. Although when I asked the staff at the front, they had no idea what I was talking about. So I said, well, there's an older fellow works in the back. He'll know exactly what I want. So they went and asked him, and he came out with a roll. That's what I was using for making the little rubber gaskets in between the headlight bezels and the body as well. Just cut a piece the size that you need. Put it in your channel. It's not sticky or anything yet. So what I do with it is I'll wipe it down with oil when I'm ready to put it on the glass, like just motor oil. Then it slides in place easier and it reacts with the rubber and makes it swell and get sticky. And then it grips to the window. That's ready to oil. I'll cut back once I put it back on. It's back on the glass. I slid the weather strip back out again just so I could tap on that gently to get it seated tight against the glass. Now the extra setting tape that's sticking out, you just trim off with a razor blade. Done.
Stacked. You can whisper behind my back. You can show me how the odds are up, You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie 'em to the ground. You can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Set my sights on where I'm going at. Ain't turning back around. You can't stop me now. You can't stop me. All the blood, sweat, and sacrifice. Oh, I paid the dearest price. There no shortcuts here for destiny. I'll take the long way proud. Oh, I know what I've earned, and now it's my turn. Lighting the fuse, let it burn. My time is rising, and you can't bring me down. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. My feet have come too far for you to tie 'em to the ground. Can't stop me now. Can't stop me now. Set my sights on where I'm going at. Ain't turning back around. Can't stop me. Can't stop me now. No, 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 no. You can't stop me now.
The original holes aren't big enough for the new pins to hold the weather stripping on. Little tape on the hammer just in case I hit something I shouldn't. And the other holes are the right size, it's just those top ones that don't fit. Well, that tightened the doors right up. Fit really snug now with that weather strip on there. Get the roof rail strip all in as well. This seal in here in between the quarter window and the sail panel is currently unavailable. So I had a little extra trunk gasket left over. I just made one out of that. So here's the grill for the Monte Carlo. It was damaged. There was a chunk out of it here. I trimmed up the edges on it and got it all square. So I've cut a piece of aluminum that I'm going to try and polish and graft into there. Can't find a new grill for it. There's a new piece all polished up. It's not perfect, but it's definitely better than a hole in the grill. I'm going to panel bond that in. I just secured the new piece in there with masking tape for now, and then put panel bond in from the back. I'll let that set up overnight, and hopefully it's solid. We got the grill in place. 10 feet away, that piece that I had to add in doesn't look too bad. Hey!
Hello there!
How's it going?
Bud, you?
Good.
That looks a lot different. A lot different. Holy shit.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah, I do.
Good.
Wow. Jesus. There's no more tree dent.
That took some time.
Yeah, I bet.
Got the rear bumper all ready to install. Backup lights and license plate light are wired. I undercoated the inside of it and all the brackets. little tape on the car just to protect the edges. My helper said to go get ready for school in the morning, so I'm on my own for this one. Got the back part of the brackets bolted up to the frame, so I'm hoping I can just swing it up into place now. Those of you that know Monte Carlos know those aren't the right marker lights for this car. Originally these cars had a band of chrome across the bottom here and the markers fit into them. When this car was redone sometime in the 80s or 90s, all that was taken off and these ones were put on. It took me a bit to figure out what they were off of. Turns out they're from a 71 to 74 Javelin and maybe some other AMC cars. So it took a bit of searching to find a nice set, but I did find a guy that had some. I've got a new set of wheels on order for this car, but they're taking their sweet time getting here and I don't know how much longer they're going to be. And I needed to test fit the new tires to make sure they actually fit, so I had them mounted on the old wheels. So these are a 295 55 15 Mickey Thompson drag radial. As you can see, they fit pretty good. I bounced the car as hard as I could and it didn't come anywhere near contacting, so I think they're going to be alright.